What it is, it's your boy DJ Rob Brewster.
That's your boy Big Cal.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Layers of Truth.
Yes, sir.
And today we got, we got some good topics for y'all. We're gonna do some talking.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. We're gonna just get right into it. First question we got is, how has fatherhood changed you, Rob? Answer vice versa.
First of all, how y'all doing out there? First of all, again, but before being a father, I was kind of a wild boy. So being a father changed me a lot by just changing my lifestyle and people who I used to hang out with, stuff like that. And actually understanding what I really wanted to do in life and where I wanted to be. So my daughter changed me a lot, so it mostly a lifestyle change for a fact. So what about you though?
Fatherhood, bro, it was so unexpected for me, you feel me? Because low key, for a while I thought I couldn't have kids, you feel me? Because I was shooting the club up constantly, you know what I'm saying? Shoot the club up.
Got my own if I don't need security in the club.
It changed me drastically. It made me look at life a little differently. I realized it's not just me no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I got people not only do I just got my one son, I got another one on the way. You feel me? And right now, I just want to build generational wealth
It's me, nigga. The richest, nigga. The biggest, nigga.
Not just some of my immediate family, but my mom, brothers, want everybody to be straight, bro, because it's fucked up out here. But this fatherhood thing made me get a different outlook, especially my relationship with my father,
Yeah, I can most definitely testify to that because me and my dad, we have our ups and downs. But, as a grown man, a lot of people don't look at their father and be like, oh, I'm going to just not do it. Look, sometimes you gotta look at shit and be like, hey, I'm finna just take the different path. I'm finna do something different. I'm finna break the curse. So you feel me? It's for me, me and my dad have our spats or whatever, and we have our little issues. But other than that, me and my dad cool. Being a father and then being a child is two different things. So you gotta have the outlook as a man from both outlooks. And you should really have your outlook more on the child side because that heart, that hurt, that feeling of not, disappointment. So yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So that was a great answer, bro. Because, like I said, man, not only is important, about fatherhood, just being there and everything. I feel like another thing is important is leaving a legacy. So what's the legacy that you would like to leave behind?
The legacy that I would like to leave behind is the fact that I was a good man. I was a just man, and that I was humble. I don't necessarily want to just leave behind wealth. I want to leave behind a good image, and I want that image to, sustain itself through history. Most people say they want to give, their wealth to their family. I want my family to be able to say good things about me and, prove these good things about me through my history and through the history of my family. So I want to leave my goodwill and faith in how I was as a person. That's really what I would love to leave behind, and a little bit of generational wealth.
Oh yeah, I feel that, bro. For me, I don't know. It all depends on how you look at legacy and shit like that. My kids already once they took their first breath, they already my legacy to me. But the legacy I would like to leave behind, just entirely, I want people to understand that I wasn't perfect. I want people to understand that I was a trying man. And not only did I try, but I exceeded the expectations that were set upon me. Because there was a lot of people invested in me at a young age, whether if it was Cocoa Pal, football, any
organization.
organization or club that I've been a part of, I want to say thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Like, I want to be able to make y'all proud, the ones that invested in me, especially. I want to be a big pillar in this community, you know what I mean, and not just by talking, but giving back more ways than one, you know. And I just want to, at the end of the day, I just want my kids to be like, man, my dad was a hell of a father, and I want my wife to be able to say he was a hell of a husband. And I haven't been perfect, man. I done fucked up quite a few times, but yeah, I just want to let everybody know that it's never too late, that you can always change your life around. And that's the legacy I want to leave behind.
Hey, that's good, man. Hey, shit.
Yeah,
You gotta let it know that you're a real person. A lot of people don't even get into their self-depth. So you feel me? That's awesome. You feel me?
Right.
You want to actually show that you're an actual person and that you're not just some autonomous robot.
Yeah, like,
you feel me?
Yeah, because I really want you know what I'm saying? The biggest thing is I want people to understand that, yeah, when the lights is on, shit like that, you feel me? We can laugh, you know, do all these different things, but I'm really a serious dude when it comes down to it, you feel me?
I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a straight nigga.
I mean, like,
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. I love the joke. I love the laugh. I love all that shit. But when it's time to get down to business, I want that to be known that, all right, this nigga, not only did he talk that talk, but he walked that walk. You know what I mean? And yeah, I done bumped my head 1,000 times. I might bump it 1,000 more times, but I'm going to keep pushing.
And I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to give you your flowers right here. When it comes to hard working and you talking about somebody that's hard working, this man right here, when I say editing videos, turnover rate and turnover game is like real good and real fast, and the shit is perfect.
That boy is good.
You feel me? He might not always like everything that he did, but he will exactly tell you, look, this is principle. This is ready to go to the press. So you feel me? Like, one thing I will say about you is you are a very hard worker when it especially comes to turnaround and getting your customer what they want. And you feel me? I love that shit about you.
Yeah, man. The biggest thing is, bro, like, I'm a people pleaser, low key. So, like, I'm the type of person where, like, if I say I'm gonna do some shit, like, the amount of intensity and time that, like, it gets to the point where sometimes it's a gift and a curse, because I'll be so locked in that sometimes I'm almost not be paying attention to what's going on around me.
Yeah.
And having a 1-year-old son and a pregnant wife, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
that's why sometimes I tell you gotta multitask.
Yeah, try to balance. You
gotta
feel me?
balance it out.
That's the gift and the curse about it. But, like, just the work ethic, honestly, man, it just come from just wanting more.
Oh yeah, gotta be. You gotta want more. If you don't want more or learn, like, you ain't doing. You staying stagnant. Being stagnant in yourself and not, you know, pushing yourself to do something and be more. That it puts you in a lukewarm pool that you don't want to be in, but you'll want to help drown other people in that little lukewarm pool. Don't be that person.
Yeah, don't be a Debbie Downer.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. Eat Debbie cakes.
Hey, boy, we used to fuck them Debbie cakes.
I'm trying to tell you, I just fucked up a box of honey buns the other day. Listen, let the kids not be home. I'm gonna eat all the honey buns. I'm gonna drink all the Capri Suns. What is you talking about?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My theory is, if you're black, right? And I'm not saying you had to be poor or anything, but if you like middle class, like where your family is kind of, you know, straight, but you know they kind of still broke like everybody else, from people that's in the projects and whatnot, I guarantee in your mama pantry when you was growing up, you had either nutty bars,
Yeah.
you had honey buns,
Yeah.
oatmeal pies, moon pies,
I hate
shortcakes.
oatmeal pies. At the age of 32 years old, I hate oatmeal pies. They disgusting. And they look like a girl's stomach that had like 5 babies.
Right.
I'm talking about natural born babies. I ain't talking about no C-section. I'm talking about whole stomach look like a Star Crunch. Anyways, back to today's show. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. Listen, it was just that was just my theory. I'm like, bro, like chances are you had one of them snacks in your cabinet, bro. So like, Boy, what a time to be alive. What a time.
Yes, sir.
Man, okay, so next question, bro. When was the time that you laughed about something that may have been messed up or inappropriate?
I mean, I work a 9 to 5. I laugh at a bunch of stuff that's like inappropriate. I laugh at people getting in trouble by the boss all the damn time. To me, that's like one of my joys. I don't mess with people. I don't aggravate nobody. I stay to myself. But if I see somebody get in trouble or I seen somebody do something and I don't say nothing about it and then they get in trouble for it, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. You finna get bit by the little chihuahua that you didn't think you was gonna get bit by. That's it.
That's your ass.
That's your ass.
Mr.
So
Postman.
I laugh at inappropriate things when people get barked at by the boss. That's my pride. I love that shit. That's my shit.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Because, like,
So
if I told you about the shit that I laughed about, bro, like, I got so many examples, bro. Just wrong place, wrong time. More like, for real, it was a time I was living out there in Orlando, bro, and I swear to God, it was me, my cousin Amp, and like a couple of his close homeboys. You know, the one thing we had in common was, you know, we finna chill and, you know what I'm saying, play ball or whatnot. And so we went to this church, right? And it's like a church that we usually go hoop at. It's nice.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chill. It wasn't nothing too
Like what,
big. Like a half court.
Like free rec.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, putting shots up and whatnot, bro. And I promise you, like, we went to go pick up his boy Alan, man. Shout out Alan, man. If you see this, bro, love you, bro. You know, but this shit was funny. But so we went to go pick him up, right? And at this time, he was going through one of them things where, like, somebody told him some new information about, oh, don't believe in God.
It was some woke shit.
Yeah, not even some, bro. It was some ignorant shit. Like,
You finish with your story because I want to know what the hell going on here.
all right, so like basically some woke shit. Like basically somebody was teaching him like, stuff other than what we know from the Bible and stuff like that, right? And so we was in the car. So when he first got in, like me and him, the only two that smoked out the whole group. So like I smoked before he came, and like he just got in, whatever. So we chiefing a little bit before we go to the church, which is crazy.
Worst.
Yeah.
But you know how the hoopers know how the hoop session go. You feel me? But like getting pre-game, and he was like, yeah, man, I was learning this and that and the third, whatever. And I was all right, cool, whatever. But when we get to this church, every time we play ball, the thing is they ask us to like participate in some type of Bible study or something. Like, you feel me? Where we'll go over a lesson before we go hoop. And so Rafe, he was not Rafe, but yeah, Rafe was one of the guys that he was the guy that opened up the gym and the church with us, so we can play, but we had to participate. Yeah. So we just get in, and this boy didn't have no cologne, nothing like that. He louder than a skunk. So me and my cousin, we sit next to each other, and then boy Alan over there. So we talking about something about far as Jesus, right? It's getting real. We having like fellowship and it's nothing but young men, stuff like that. And I kid you not, this man was like, he said, Jesus was like, I forgot what he said. He basically was saying that Jesus was like, like he was like
Jesus is Jesus.
Yeah, like he was like, he was on some shit like, oh, this and that, and like me and Amp, we looked at each other. We was like, oh God, this shit finna get bad. So Rafe and Alan, they going back and forth. He hitting him with facts from the Bible, and Buddy was like, but this and this and that, the third. And then he had said some crazy shit. I can't remember word for word because I was going myself, but like seeing this in real time, he was literally tripping out. Like I'm talking about, like he was bugging, and like he had said some crazy shit. Me and my cousin looked at each other, boy. We cried laughing the whole time.
And if y'all listen, if y'all knew my cousin Anthony, bro, listen, Amp, like his name is Amp for a reason. AMP.
Shout out to you.
Listen, man.
He knows exactly.
This man he see something. he get crazy about it, and it's gonna be funny because it's funny to him. Whatever funny to him, that shit really funny.
Bro, when I say this shit, because it was just so goofy and so fucking random, we were just like, bro, what the hell is this nigga even talking about? It's getting to a point where, like, I'm laughing so hard after the last one. I said, bro, I'm going to hell. I gotta get up out of here. Because it wasn't, like, to me, like, I'm just goofy. Because I was laughing too hard. And, like, buddy was like, man, your boy tripping, I'm like, all right, cool. So we get ready to go hoop. So, you know, at this point, everybody ready, you know, show what we got. So, you know, we already had our teams already pre-made pick and shit.
Yeah.
And so we started playing, and I swear to God, Rafe was trying to set a screen, and all you see is see Allen. Boom! He said, I told you that white nigga ain't Jesus. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this man.
He told the man that the man ain't Jesus. He said the white man ain't Jesus. That's
it was a combination of just like.
Was y'all at like a mixed church? Was it a Baptist church? What kind of church was it?
Bro, I don't know. Honestly, I can't even tell you. It's probably Baptist or
like primitive
tabernacle, something, bro. Because like, because the craziest thing about it is when the conversation first started, he was making valid points. He was like, well, yeah. Well, you know, he had his valid points, so we didn't say nothing. But when he started talking out the side of his mouth, bro, we was in that bitch crying, laughing, bro. And we was embarrassed at the same time because we was like, this our nigga, like, this, like.
I was like, bro, I ain't with this nigga. This nigga ain't with me. Who is this nut ass nigga? This nigga tripping. I don't, hell no. We ain't doing this today.
But yeah, that's just a prime example. But I think the worst thing I ever did, like, laughing was, we was at Auntie funeral, right?
Oh, Lord.
And before we even got in the church, bro. Matter of fact, before we even left the premises, you know, getting in the limo and all this shit, it was bullshit already. Cause like, you know, but you know, that's what that. Yeah. It was, we in South Carolina, so we a couple 100 miles away from home. You know, we get to the church or whatever, and make a long story short, whatever. Like family that was acting like they was family. You feel me? Tried to take over, but really.
Wasn't family.
It wasn't family. So like
they was family by marriage, but me and my brother, we was about to go hand in hand and toe to toe with everybody. In the church, and at the reception, which was crazy because it was our auntie, our blood auntie, which is crazy. Yeah. I mean, one thing about it, I tell people this all the time, like sometimes family members move away, and you know. Somebody else's family can get attached to them and feel like that's their family. And sometimes you got to look at people, especially when they pass, you got to look at their life and look at how long and how much time y'all actually spent to say like, damn, how mad can I really be? But, you know, sometimes you got to learn lessons. Good thing we didn't go toe-to-toe with them people because them country-ass people would have had us in jail. They like to call the police.
Yeah, they was talking about... if you got into a fight with somebody verbally inside or outside of the household, it was committed. It was a domestic dispute, domestic violence. Yeah. But in Florida, you gotta be in my yard. Yeah, you gotta be in the but like
in my yard, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
But like to get to the point where like, you know, like got to the point where I started laughing. But we was at the funeral, right? So I'm mad. So I'm just looking around. You know, when you're mad. Like, you try to find ways to calm down. So I'm just looking around, whatever. And then the preacher started preaching, right? In the pulpit. But when I say the whole time this man was preaching, he was looking at a window. Like, literally, like, yes, Lord. In this tragedy, Lord, you need to heal the family. Heal the people. And, like, he was just when I say, like, he was just literally looking at the window, like this how he was looking at the window, like, the whole time he preaching. I'm like, bro, who the hell is this nigga preaching to?
He preaching to the church.
Bro, like, he didn't look at the pulpit once. And I was just so, like, I'm like, damn, bro. And it was just, like, a little small coincidence. So, you know, you look around the room, you know, people got ugly cries, shit like that. Before I know it, bro, I'm laughing. And, like, my people's like, bro, you are trying to shit or you laughing. I was like, bro, like, it's either I laugh or we whoop these niggas' ass.
Say it again.
But yeah, it was inappropriate because we was at the church, and it ain't the first time I left at the church, but you know.
Oh
But
shit! It was one lady. Her name was Miss Mary. I used to get in trouble just to sit next to her in church. Miss Mary used to cuss up a storm. And when I say Miss Mary used to talk about something, Miss Mary used to put her hand in the collection plate and steal from the collection plate. And guess what? When Miss Mary was gone for like 2-3 months and then Miss Mary talk about some she sick, Miss Mary went to Atlantic City. You got Miss Mary messed up. Yeah. Miss Mary was putting her out there hand in that collection plate and taking that money and going to Atlantic City.
Well,
she wasn't playing. And she liked the curse. I like Miss Mary. Hey, God bless Miss Mary's heart, because she was taking from the right people.
Man, I ain't gonna get into that. But
shit.
But it's one thing I definitely want to get into.
What's that?
I don't know if you've seen the Miami Hurricanes. They had a game at 10.
Them boys won that game. I seen it.
Yeah, you know.
I ain't seen it
Canes,
all.
Go Canes.
Go Canes.
But yeah, it was a part where like in the game where Michael Irvin was on the sideline on all fours. This nigga was singing, and I was like, bro, like I know you know that's your team. You want to give them spirit, but like we're gonna watch the video right quick. I'm gonna give you
the greatest comeback I've ever seen. Hey, Peace, listen. Oh my God, I can't believe we did
Why
this.
my dog on the ground like that?
Bro, when I said this nigga was scratching, bro.
On the sideline, I told everybody, we're going to win 39-38.
I ain't gonna lie, my dog look like goddamn Bobby Brown in the 90s. He look like he done.
But I was a little worried in the back of my head.
I bet you
But I'm
was.
telling you, even tonight, these dudes showed up. Early in the fourth quarter, the whole stadium, when they were on 38-18, was yelling.
You see?
Scoreboard, scoreboard, scoreboard. Because we scored a touchdown. Scoreboard, scoreboard. I told ass at the end of the day, holler scoreboard now. Y'all see that over there? Oh, they still hollering the names out here. The only people left in the stadium are the Miami Hurricane. Every time I wear this shirt. They trying to make me get the Louisville.
Just to get the grips of
He
it.
not even a coach.
He not, bro. This nigga is like an emotional mascot right now. But why the fuck is he on all fours, bro?
He was tutored up like he was Buffy the Body in 2001, bitch. Hey, Unc need to trip. Hey, and he look like Bobby Brown right now. He look like he done sniffed like 8 balls of cocaine.
Bro, you know.
I mean, I shouldn't even say that, but you know what I mean.
Bro, everybody know it ain't no, you know.
Unc
been on the powder, but we love Unc though.
Real deal.
We love you, Unc.
Real deal. He looked like he was hanging out and goddamn in the poker beans with goddamn Crit Daddy smoking a boom J, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga look crazy. Why you tooted up like that, Unc?
Hey man, that shit is unacceptable, bro.
Very.
But, you know, you're a hurricane and everything. We love you, and we know you was just trying to give us some good energy.
But guess what?
Never
Michael
do
Irvin,
that shit again.
Come on. But Michael Irvin, guess what? You get the L of the motherfucking week, bitch.
Oh, my jeez.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
don't do that shit no
Hurricane.
more, You and Uncle Shannon on goddamn report. You feel me? Y'all, we need somebody following y'all 24/7. You and Uncle Shannon. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. That's crazy. Feel me?
Yeah, man. Going to the next thing is a little bit more serious, but Iran and Israel.
Yeah, them boys over there fighting for real.
Yeah.
Over 150 missiles. And your boy, the Prime Minister of goddamn Israel, was just here last week, meeting with our president, probably messing with our elections.
Okay, so yeah, live updates. Israel mounts heavy attack on southern Libya. Okay, Libya.
Libya.
Oh, and they can't.
Lebanon.
I'm about to say it's one of them, but apparently, like, what's the from what you know, like, what's like the main conflict? Are they fighting over like oil or some shit? What they fighting over?
The conflict all over the land. The conflict over land. You got people that's held up in a city that, you feel me, they don't got no real running water lights. You feel me? They done, you know, cut supply to certain like places. You know, kids being bombed and stuff. So, you know, one thing about it, the people that Israel fighting, a lot of them people really don't got what Israel has. Israel has firepower behind them. They got, networks of people and stuff behind them, which is crazy. The same thing that was done to them, they doing to other people. I don't, for me, I just don't feel like it's right at all. You feel me? I feel like it's one thing to, be a man and, puff your chest up, but it's also another thing to be a real man and actually, think about children, think about the futures that, that you're hurting by doing all these cluster bombs, 150 something missiles. That's ridiculous within 24 hours. That's ridiculous. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy because apparently last year, October 7th,
yeah,
they had a music festival going on, and then it was like, I guess, they had a musical event going on. A year has passed, but still feel like we are on October 7th, like it was just a long day that never ended. Like, that's how they was describing CNN, one of CNN reporters. Like, basically just describing, like, it seemed like when the shit was going down, it just seemed like when it rained, it was falling. Like, it was a very unfortunate situation, bro. Like, it's
been going on for thousands of years over there. It's not like it's just something that's new, though. It's new to American culture. You feel me? It's basically a shock to some people that think that, they just know everything. One thing about the world, we don't know everything because we don't know truly what our government got up their sleeve for anybody. So, less on that. But let's talk about the Blue Origins drone ship. I work in the port. I have, I see a lot of things. The Blue Origins drone ship just came into port just recently. They had an older drone ship that looked like a cargo ship. That shit was crazy.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, but now they have their own drone ship, and this drone ship looks way cooler than Bob. Bob is
New Glenn. That's the name of the.
Yeah, the New Gwen is the Blue Origins drone ship. She is a beautiful ship. I love ships. It's one of my passions. One day, I hope to own a very nice yacht. Feel me?
Yeah, that's cool. I'll go out on the yacht, but we ain't going no farther than 30 miles away from land. And the only reason why I say that is because I don't fuck with the water, bro. Like,
a lot of people don't fuck with the water.
I don't fuck, bro, because we know more about space than we know about water, bro. Like, and the space company made a boat, so what? Not a boat, but a drone ship.
That's what they land all the ships on. It's cool as hell because like they can literally take the ship to exactly the location, and you feel me?
Oh, that's hard.
The booster land right on the ship, and then they can bring you back. Feel me? Do all their little repairs and stuff like that.
But yeah, so SpaceX was doing that too.
Yeah, SpaceX was the first one with a drone ship.
Yeah.
Their drone ship is called Bob.
Right.
They actually got a fleet of 3 of them.
Yeah, because they get ready to start shooting off the New Glenn rockets.
Yeah.
My boy Swam, he worked for Blue Origin, and he was excited about all the different things that they got going on. He personally worked on one of the rockets they're about to get ready to
That's pretty
send
cool.
up, because apparently they're about to start making that commercially. So if you got the money and you got the funds, bro,
take your ass to space. I ain't going with you. Listen, I'm gonna stay here. I like Earth enough. I don't feel like the scientists explore ocean enough to even explain. Remember how it was a commercial submarine that fucking exploded.
Yeah,
went to the Titanic with a robot. They had a Xbox controller. They was controlling it with the Xbox controller, and it imploded. Just recently, they found pieces of it in the ocean. Like big pieces.
That's wild, bro.
I thought it was going to explode into a million pieces because in science, the way how it was always explaining to us, the deeper you go down there, the pressurized it get, the more pieces of shrapnel, you feel me? I'm thinking about a bomb. Thinking about it went off like that. But nah, they found big pieces and one of his business partners told him not to do it before he did it. So, you know, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the thing about it is, it's just funny to me that, like, it was only a handful of people that went, and then the people that was supposed to go was like, nah,
I
ain't
ain't going. He was calling people to go on the trip.
Bruh, all right, think about
Mr. Beast was supposed to go on that trip.
Let's do a little history lesson about the Titanic anyway, the shit they was about to go for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, it was a lot of rich families like the Vanderbilts, Rockefellers, like basically all the wealthy families, you feel me, was supposed to plan on going on that ship, the unsinkable ship. But that nigga J.P. Morgan was like, nah, at the last minute was like, I'm not gonna go. Y'all can go. It's all good. And not knowing that this man, he's the owner of the ship. This man had a big life insurance policy on it anyways. Not life insurance, but he just had a big insurance policy on the boat anyway. So if all your competitors, all your colleagues, whatever, people who can really challenge you when you get to the States or whatever, that's on that boat. He was like, hey, let me get off this boat. We already know it's a possibility.
I thought they didn't even get on it. I thought they let the boat just leave.
No, bro. Like, there was a couple of rich people that was on that boat, you feel me? But J.P. Morgan, a couple of them was like, hey, last minute decide that we ain't going on the boat. So history repeats itself now. Motherfucker getting in a small-ass submarine with a goddamn Xbox remote controller trying to go to somewhere that people haven't been and God knows when.
And if I'm not correct, he was selling the tickets for like $1 million a seat, or like a $250,000 at one point in time. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't really get that far until like the research. I just knew that it was a bunch of wealthy motherfuckers that was supposed to be on that boat.
Yeah, but he was,
and there was quite a few of them.
I mean,
waited till the last minute, like, oh no, I'm not going. And they knew that, you feel me, it was supposed to be an unsinkable shit. I don't really think that they was planning on shit that happened that way, but I feel like somebody got intel. Somebody got either had a feeling or got intel. Oh, nigga, it's gonna be rough waters out there. It's gonna be fucking ice.
I mean, you gotta think about it. They didn't have
big as a football field.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it too. They didn't have the technology that we had, so I don't think like as weather. Like, they didn't get weather as much as we do. Like, they didn't understand weather how we understand weather today. You feel me? So, like, they probably like, man.
But it wasn't not even necessarily about weather. It's just natural shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You know
in them days, a lot of people didn't take risks like that, though. Like, a lot of people did not take those type of risks because they knew, okay, mortality rate, not very high. Like, let me do safe stuff so I can grow old. Like,
right.
Especially rich people.
But that should be crazy as fuck, man. Over the weekend, other than my team, going 6-0, number 6 in the nation, goddamn it. Other than that happening, we had four top 10, top 11 teams went down. You had Alabama went down from Vanderbilt was like they were supposed to blow these people out, so a lot of people ticket got fucked up. Man, like just off the strength of Alabama losing. Nobody was expecting them losing from Vanderbilt, and then also Tennessee lost. Who did they lose? They lost to Arkansas.
Damn, they lost to Arkansas. I mean, Arkansas ain't no bitch though.
Of course, I never say that they ain't no bitch. Any team from the SEC, which these first four teams or both was in the SEC like that played, but literally Vanderbilt been like the laughing stock. Vanderbilt is kind of like Space Coast compared to Cocoa High. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I most definitely get what you're saying.
And it was just crazy as fuck. And then there was another team. The other two teams that lost. Let me see.
Right now I ain't following because my team lost last week. And you feel me? Listen, Notre Dame, get your shit together.
Oh yeah, so Missouri lost too. Missouri lost to Texas A&M. They wasn't ranked. They was ranked 25. But yeah, now they on that bitch though, bro. So Missouri, they got knocked down. They was number 9. What's the other team that got knocked down? So Alabama, Missouri, and it's another big ass school that just went down. Georgia went down the week before, which was crazy. So we had the number one drop last week, and then we ended up having the number one drop this weekend that just passed. So like college football has just been
a juggle.
It's been all over the place. And NFL, I'm so scared to bet on NFL right now, bro, because I feel like that shit be so red, bro.
Come on, keep your money in your pocket. Don't
Bruh.
do no parlay.
One bad leg, fuck up the whole parlay.
I'm trying to tell you.
Fuck
You
up the
bet
whole
on the wrong one. That's your problem.
Yeah, and Tennessee losing, I was surprised, bro. Like, not Tennessee, but Tennessee Titans, but in college football, I was surprised Tennessee lost to Arkansas the way they did, because they apparently got like the next Marcus Mariota, like Heisman Trophy type guy. That's a freshman playing quarterback,
Yeah.
but you know that shit goes for the birds.
I got a question for you. What's the most underproduced position in football right now?
Underproduced.
Like, they make less of.
I don't know, man. Right now, it seems like it's all about the skill guys right now. So people that touch the ball all the time. So like quarterbacks, receivers, and like defensive backs. And you know they're important. I feel like they don't really make defense, offensive linemen. Like they ain't producing as much offensive linemen as they need to. Because there's some schools where they got these motherfuckers 6'8", 6'9", big ass linemen, and then some schools they old linemen are shorter than their quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like they being underproduced as far as like, and don't get me wrong, there's some shorter people that play line, bro, and they get down, but it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like with that, I feel like they underproducing on that. I feel like they solely working on everything else as far as skills and shit like that, which skill wise, they are at the highest point they ever been.
The position for me, I feel like is lacking is quarterbacks. I feel like the last
college or NFL,
even in the NFL, it's some trash ass quarterbacks, like rookie ass quarterbacks, 4th year quarterbacks, trash motherfuckers. Like,
I mean, honestly,
I feel like Patrick Mahomes is the god and the GOAT when it comes to quarterbacking. Ain't nobody messing with him. That man know how to move. He know how to shake. He know how to get the hell out the way. He know how to get to the sideline. Ain't nobody else doing it like him. Ain't nobody else got the skill set to do it like him.
Honestly, bro, if you put Lamar Jackson in the same situation with Patrick Mahomes, where he got
Lamar get his ass whopped.
No, I'm saying. Damn. No, listen. If you put Lamar in that same position where he got Andy Reid, one of the legendary coaches of the league, as your head coach, right? You got one of the best offensive coordinators in the league. They literally got some of the most cap in the league, so they can pay top dollar for whoever they want, and then they just keep reloading, bro. Like they keep reloading. You feel me? Now Lamar, you can't count him down, because I don't know if you seen the game the other day, but it was they was down. They was down to the Bengals. Joe Burrow, I think he went his completion percentage was pretty high. I know he had 5 TDs and no interceptions. And then I know Lamar, he had over 300 passing yards, but you know he also runs, so he got a cook. And I think he went for 4 TDs. So it was just a display of quarterback. Like, you feel me? Like, honestly, don't get me wrong, there are some trash ass quarterbacks out here, but even the trash ones, like the backups,
Josh Allen.
Man, you know he got hurt yesterday? Bro, I seen a video. This nigga he was down bad, bro.
He probably was down bad because he don't know how to protect himself. You don't know how to protect yourself. Learn how to protect yourself as a quarterback. Either get out the way or ball up or hit. It's 3 things you can do. Get out the way, ball up, or hit his ass. You can't just take hits, bro. You don't want to get CTE. That's exact. I feel like there's a lot of kids that don't even want to be quarterbacks too. I mean, kids don't even want to be quarterbacks. They want to be running backs, fullbacks, safeties, goddamn slots and shit. That's what kids want to do. They want to play those positions. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they don't want to play the quarterback position. That's why I think the quarterback position is the most underproduced position. That's just my outlook on things. You feel me? Like even the quarterbacks at the top of the line level, the NFL level, like me and Calvin said, there are some quarterbacks that are good. But then again, if you look at the pool of the, what, I want to say 75% of the NFL quarterbacks, trash. Freshmen, 3rd years, 5th years, 6th years, some of them trash. That's just my outlook. And even in college, very underproduced. You got wide receivers getting pushed to a quarterback position. Why is a wide receiver playing quarterback? Don't make no sense to me.
I mean, there's a lot of great athletes, bro, and there's some people that want to play a position like I want to be running back, but I was good at playing fucking tackle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You were also a good nose guard.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just small shit, bro. Like, and like I said, bro, I won't say that I can agree, to a certain extent, but like I disagree as far as like quarterbacks being underproduced because like,
I get it.
Yeah, it just maybe, and I may be wrong about offensive lineman shit like that, but like I swear to God, bro, like you don't never really hear them talking about, oh, this tackle here is da 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 da, and if they do, it's only when they make a great block. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you.
What's that?
Do you think it's because certain schools, and this is especially like on a high school level, do you think it's because certain schools don't bring scouts out for those dudes?
Honestly,
because there's a lot of dudes that be playing good game, All-American, and don't end up getting scholarships or don't get no looks. Like,
it's just the criteria what they're looking for. One thing I know for sure, like when they looking at a kid, they looking at not just his measurables, like how tall you are, how big your hands is. You know what I'm saying? How quick, you're looking at education. They looking at your background. Like I seen some shit one time. Dion was like, for my defensive line, I want them to be raised single mamas. You feel me? Where like they hungry, they want to take care of mama, so they gonna go after and get it. Quarterbacks, he want them to be from 2-parent households. You feel me?
Be perfect.
Smart, not even perfect, but just literally have that intellect and have that emotional intelligence. So if you get down in the game, whatever, you won't sit here and freak out.
But that also got an image look to it too. Like you feel me? Like you said, that quarterback, you want him to be from a 2-parent household. You know how good that look like in the public eye as a figure. You feel me? Both your parents still together. Right. They both work hard. They both, done did everything that they could to raise you and make you who the person you are, so that you can have that image. So you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I was a coach, I kind of want my quarterback to come from a two-parent household. A real good one. I'm talking about like went to Nice. You feel me? Upstate Florida.
Yeah, crazy as fuck. Well, yeah, like I don't know. If I was a coach, bro, I probably think like Dion because I get it, but I didn't see people from 2-parent households like that's on defensive line that was extraordinary.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a personality. I can give them about the parents. You feel me? Like how they move, because I didn't see people who have some shitty parents, but they don't move like their parents, and I seen some people have some great parents, but they be shitty people. Yep. So like my biggest thing, if I was a recruiter or a coach, I'm looking at the personality and trying to figure out, like, can you really fit my scheme? Are you a bust?
Right.
Like, yeah, you might be playing a 4-3 defense or whatever, and you might be playing a certain technique or whatever. But can you do that in the system that I have? Because, yeah, it might be 4-3, but we might be over or under. There's so many different packages that they have to have that you have to look at.
I think in a future show, we can bring somebody on that we actually know that actually done been through kind of a similar situation with scouts and stuff like that. I actually know 2 people that we can talk to. So in the future show, we're going to talk to somebody that, got a little bit of that experience and know what those people look for.
Now, your top 5 cartoons from the 90s.
My top 5, Ed, Nettie, Cow and Chicken, Johnny Bravo, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that shit was technically 90s because it was like 99. When
It really came out in the 70s.
Yeah,
You want to be technical.
Yeah. You don't know technical about the shit. And those some fire ass shows, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Shit, my cartoons as far as the 90s. I mean, most of the 90s I was like, real young, so like nothing too crazy. But Rugrats was definitely, boy, I played the fuck out of that orange tape, boy.
Yeah.
Mommy had to hide that shit from me, bro.
Shit, nah, I remember one time you made that motherfucker come out the goddamn VCR. You ever seen a VCR spit? That bitch went the.
Yeah, I didn't play that bitch until it popped.
I'm trying to tell you.
So yeah, that Hey Arnold. I used
That's
to love Doug too, low key,
That was a
but
good show.
Patty. Yeah, what was another good cartoon at that point? I can't even necessarily because I was more into like live shows, so like all that, like I know it ain't no cartoon or whatever, but like if you want to put it into like shows like from that genre where like had like that kind of animated type.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I love fucking all that. But like I said, Doug, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, shit. Damn, I love Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, damn. I forgot about
And
that.
then Samurai Jack.
Okay, damn. Them some fires. Them some heats right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we also got the top 5 inappropriate cartoons that we grew up watching. My top 5 is Ren and Stimpy,
Oh yeah, that's on mine.
Beavis and Butthead,
On mine.
Cow and Chicken was one of them. Cow and Chicken was kind of.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh yeah, and Rocco's Modern Life. Them my 5. And now that I watch them I've watched them as an adult, and now that I do watch them, I understand why we shouldn't have been watching them as a kid. You feel me? Like, shouldn't have been watching those cartoons. Too many subliminals, too many butts and all that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, especially Ren and Stimpy, bro. That shit was just like, it was just some weird ass shit going on. Just like, even as a kid, you like, hold on, what?
Why is this
And
going
then
on?
like it gets to the point now, like even when my kid when he watched like certain shows, I'm trying to make sure there ain't no funny business going
weird
on.
shit going on.
It
Because
got
shit,
time for it.
when we was kids, they used to just sit us in front of the TV and be like, "Here, watch TV."
Bowl of cereal.
Come on.
Yeah, Donkeys.
I'm trying to tell you. You feel me? I remember getting up watching the Saturday morning cartoons early. Boy, listen. And then wrestling used to come on at 11:30. Feel me? You get the reruns of wrestling at 11:30 on USA. I used to love that shit.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was some of the best times, bro. Like watching Raw and all that shit, bro.
What?
Like, man, especially SmackDown was first. You feel me? Because before we was like really bumping on that cable shit.
No, actually, Raw came first.
I'm saying like we was watching more
yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah, we
before.
was watching SmackDown.
Yeah, because at that point, they was SmackDown versus Raw. You feel me? But boy, like when they started moving some of my favorites from SmackDown onto Raw, I'm like, well, then I started leaning more towards Raw, bro. But SmackDown in the late '90s and the early 2000s,
You know
bro.
what made
oh
SmackDown,
God,
though?
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock did make SmackDown, but you know what really solidified that they needed 2 different shows
What's up?
was the fact that Eric Bischoff was bankrupt and Mr. McMahon had bought WCW.
That's crazy because like at that point, like in the wrestling world, bro.
That's how you got the 2 shows, and that's how you got all them wrestlers on one big roster. But they kept them on separate shows, and then you feel me? Remember how they used to do it's kind of like they was doing like signing day, and they used to fucking either pick whether they can go to Raw or whether they were going to SmackDown.
Oh yeah, the drafts and shit.
Yeah, well I remember when they used to do the draft, that shit was so fire. Like they should have kept that going on. I don't know if they still do it on TV because I don't watch wrestling as much as I used to. But like that was one of my favorite parts of wrestling when they used to do that.
So since we're on the wrestling tip, quick question: who had the best theme song to you?
Shawn Michaels. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy, toy.
How that bitch go? He said,
You think I'm cute? I know I'm sexy. I make you drive the girls wild. Oh, I'm just a sexy boy, sexy boy. I'm not your boy, toy, sexy boy.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels had the best. That shit hard.
And,
Feel me? That shit was some player shit too. You feel me? Like he's like, bitch, I know I'm fine. I know I'm cool. I know I'm sexy. I'm P as hell, baby. I know this. Like you ain't gotta tell me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shawn Michaels definitely
He was
one.
that nigga.
He
He was
definitely
best
had
for one of the best personalities.
best personalities, and his song was super hard.
Come on.
But for me, and mine's probably Chris Jericho.
Okay, I like Chris Jericho.
You think you know me? Oh no, hold on. Is that Edge?
I think that's Edge.
Yeah, no, Edge had the best one for me. You think you know me? On this day, I see clearly. That was that shit. Hey, Edge ass was probably one of the sneakiest motherfuckers.
He was, bro. He did so much.
That bringing the money in the bank, bro. Oh my! The first Money in the Bank, when he realized Buddy was down, he's like, "I want to catch this bitch out right now,
Right now. Yeah, wake your ass up.
Hey man, Edge was the true definition. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm trying to chill. When they say ratty man, ratty.
Man,
When a rat's a rat, he's a rat, bro. And a rat to do anything to win. Get the cheese.
no, it's either that or Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, don't talk about my dog.
Long live the legend that I like.
Viva la raza.
Yeah.
I lie, I cheat, I
steal.
steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Hey, yeah. Viva la raza.
For real,
Feel
man.
me?
So to end this on a high note, man. What else would you have to say to the crowd before we leave, man?
Listen, there's a hurricane on the way here in Central Florida.
Man.
Get your water, get your toilet paper. Don't go acting crazy. You know, like I always say, treat your neighbors how you want to be treated, and kiss them babies, baby.
Yeah, man. Y'all definitely be safe out there. And for the people out there in Bavaria, you already know how I feel about it. Until NASA and SpaceX and Blue Origin saying they packing up their shit, we
ain't
not
going
leaving.
nowhere.
I ain't
We
going nowhere.
Nowhere.
How they did that shit on Wolf of Wall Street. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey. Mm-hmm.
Deuces, baby.